Hi and welcome to section 2 in creating our animated image. So we're going to create our character, and first of all I want to place some of these images into our compositions folder, so we're not going to really need these ones, so the shape layers, composition, we'll place those there. So these edit composition folders, we can go back into these if we want to make adjustments to these simply coming into these screens, so that's fine. So what I'm going to close up all these compositions. And what I want to do is create a new composition. It's composition, new composition, and we'll call this one character. I'm going to call this name Eddie, character Eddie, and let's make it about 30 seconds long, and I'm going to make it 1920 by 1080 as well. Just keep it the same as all the other compositions. Okay, cool. So what we can do is click on that toggle transparent grid so we can have a background, or we can even actually create a solid layer, rectangle, double click on there, and we'll create a background color so that we can actually see the character a bit better when we create the character. This isn't necessary, but just to help us a bit, and I'm going to lock that in, hide that, and hide that as well. Okay, so what you can do is download that character image next to this video, and then what you want to do is import it. So right click, import file within project panel, and go and get it from your downloads folder or wherever you've saved it to. And it's character Eddie, I've named it. Okay, and just wait for this to import and click on pre-multiplied matte with color, and then just drop him down over onto our folder. Now click on it and make it bigger, so that, bigger the better I guess, because we can always resize it later. So I'm going to make it quite big so we can see him quite well, and I'll bring it up to full resolution as well. Okay, cool. So what we need to do is first of all create the head, the eyes, all this kind of, and then we're going to go ahead and create the body. So in this video we're going to create the head. So get the hand tool. All we need to do is simply draw the outline of this character. So get the pen tool, make sure this isn't selected, make sure that the fill is off, click on fill and click on none, and the stroke, bring it up to about 1 and make it black so you can see it even better. Okay, cool. So now we can begin drawing out this character. The best thing is to zoom in using the roller on your mouse so that you can see it a bit better and you get it more accurate, and then click the pen tool. So now we can just draw up here, and using H on your keyboard is a really good shortcut so you don't have to keep clicking on these buttons. And for the pen you can use G, so click G on your keyboard and that will bring it up like so, and just simply draw out your character. Okay, cool, this looks good. Bring it up there. Snap this back up. Okay, cool. This looks good. And I'm just going to draw the outline of the head for this one, and we'll draw the hair in a minute. So that's cool like that. Click. And the best way that you're going to get good at this is through practicing. So I wasn't as good at using the pen tool a few months ago, or but it just takes practice. So just go ahead and begin practicing this, and you'll get better the more you use it. Okay, so just click on there, drag that across. The good thing is to put quite a lot of points. Makes it easier as well if you're not too good at bending it, I guess. The more points you get, the better. Whoops. Oh man, let's bring it up. He's got a massive chin, this guy. And there we go, looks quite good. Okay, cool. This looks quite good, this shape. Got a nice shape for the head. So that the head's done, let's go ahead and hide that one, that shape layer. So we've created the head. Now we need to create the hair. So let's come in here again. Pen tool, click, click. Drag that around. And then like so. Now, it doesn't have to be precise, and if you want to use a different character as well, you can go grab an image that you find on the internet and just kind of draw that up, trace around it, and create your own character. And that's a great thing to do. That's what I like to do as well. Just go onto Google, find an image, or go onto one of the paid websites, find an image, a really nice vector image, and kind of remake it within After Effects. Obviously make it a little bit different so it's not exactly the same. But that's a great way that you can create characters if you don't have the inspiration and to create it yourself. Cool, so there we are. That looks quite good. It's looking good, yeah, like that. There's our first hair. Let's rename this hair so we know everything. And that's the first one is head. Okay, I'll just hide that one again. And what we want to do is place this darker bit in the middle. So let's go and create that. You can make it a bit bigger because it's going to go behind the hair. So let's say dark hair, and we'll hide that one again. And now we need to create the eyes, the mouth, and the eyebrows. So let's go ahead and here, grab the ellipse tool, and let's click and create this kind of shape for his eyes, something like that. That looks good. And let's type in eye left, and we'll duplicate that one. Control D and right eye. Now click on that and just hold down, click and hold down Shift, and it will drag it in line. We'll hide those as well, and let's create the eyebrows. So something like this. This is quite good. Great. And let's create the other one over here. Okay, that's not too bad. That's quite good. Great, so let's rename these eyebrows. Left. Okay, cool. So now we can actually we'll leave these all off so we can go ahead and change the color. So for the head, what we're going to do is click on the head, make sure that the eye's off, and then click on fill, grab this little tool here, and then click on that color to create the nice head color, as you can see. And for the hair, we can go ahead and click on fill again, make sure the eye is off, and click on that color so that we can match it up. The dark bit of the hair, click on fill, click on the dark bit, eye left, click on fill, and there we are. You can have the same color as that. I'm going to go click on that actually, and right eye color, same color as that one. Okay, and the eyebrows, they can be the same color as the eye as well. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is select all these layers and go to stroke and bring it down to 0. And now we can select all these layers again and just click on the eye. Whoops. Click, hold down Shift, click on the top, and then hold down the eyes. And you'll be able to see that we've created the head. So it looks quite good. So if I remove the character there, you can see we've created that head. We need to create the mouth actually now. So let's go back in there and add in the mouth. So I'll just remove all these ones so that we can see it. So we'll create this tongue. You can create it behind because it's going to go behind the head. So let's bring us the fill as well for this. There we are. Okay, there's the tongue, so let's rename this one tongue. And the darker part of the mouth, so let's click and create that. Whoops. Okay, cool. So let's say mouth. And we'll just remove those and click on tongue, grab the fill, grab the eye drop, click on there, and same with the mouth. and grab that color there. Okay, cool. So the tongue is going to go above the mouth. So click on the tongue, place it above the mouth and the tongue, and clicking on those, holding those down. So I've got them both highlighted, and we'll place them behind the head. And the dark hair can go behind the hair, and that looks good. So let's click on these, hold down shift, click on the bottom one and click on there like so. So that's not too bad. Obviously you want to go ahead and maybe adjust some of the parts of the, make sure they look really nice, but that looks quite good for now. It looks quite similar to the other one. Maybe the eyebrows look like they've been plucked really well. But let's keep that, and that looks good. I'm just going to click on there, hold down shift and click on there, and control shift C, and let's type in head character Eddie. Okay, great. So now we've created the head. We're going to go and create the rest of the body basically in the next couple of videos, and jump on over and great. So now we've created the head. What we're going to do is create the rest of the body in the next couple of videos. If you want, you can go grab another character image on the internet and go and create your one yourself. We need to make sure that we create the arms separate and the legs separate and the body separate, so that we can actually animate the images.